So this week I didn't go shopping for groceries, but I also bought a little bit extra stuff last time. So this time I'm going to have a cheese and ham hot pocket, a couple cheese sticks, and a can of Spam. Today I've been spending a bunch of time looking through every single Wikipedia article that had the word effect in the title. So we have like the piezoelectric effect, Seebeck effect, Hall effect, and I've been categorizing them into a table of power conversion, or a table of energy conversion. So basically we have electricity to electricity. Well, I really haven't found any good things that convert electricity to electricity. Like for instance, a power transformer goes from electricity to electromagnetism to electricity. So if you want electricity to electricity, you have electromagnetism, or electricity to electromagnetism, and then electromagnetism to electricity. To electricity. And then, so it really shows you how many conversion methods we do not have to use for our inventions and stuff like that. Because that's really all it is. Whenever you're making something, you're just finding a way to control something, to change the state of something. Now, of course, this is only like the energy state. Like, you can also have like it changes the conductance or whatever. There's a bunch of other things that you can change, but this is just like a basic thing. Like, what kind of energy can you change? Like, for instance, are there radio waves to thermal? And that would actually, that probably would be one. I should probably fill that in. But like, would there be ionizing radiation to motion? That might be like a solar wind effect. But I still have to like look through that to make sure, is that what's happening, or is that like something that is going through several different things to make that happen? You know what I mean? And it's also difficult to figure out how to categorize these, because for instance, I've decided to break down the electromagnetic spectrum into radio, microwave, light, and ionizing radiation, just because if you just have electromagnetic waves, then you're just going to have a bunch of stuff on there, and it's not going to be very useful. But this is going to be more useful. I don't know. Because this is kind of like a second book that I'm going to, for like a second book that I want to write. Just like how to break things down and how to control things via sciencey stuff. I'd call the book Industrial Thaumaturgy. I even have industrialthaumaturgy.com and stuff like that, so that's kind of cool. But, because basically, thaumaturgy is, well, in Final Fantasy XIV, that's the class I play. Basically, in Final Fantasy, like in fictional kinds of settings, it's usually like using magic to control things, to manipulate things. But it can also be used like using even things like, because back in the Middle Ages or the medieval times and stuff like that, gears and wind power and stuff like that was seen as magic. So, to be honest, I see it more of just manipulating things, or making things to manipulate things. Like, for instance, if you have a battery-powered glove heater that's going from chemical energy to electricity, then electricity to heat, and that's making a thing that'll warm your hand. It's pretty magical. But not in the mystical sense. It's more of like just, wow, that's amazing. That's also one annoying thing. I hate how much crystal gripping fucking garbage there is on the internet. Like, if you try to find like crystal storage on the internet, you're just gonna find a bunch of idiots like thinking they can store energy in crystals, not like crystalline structures that can more adequately hold a voltage potential or a thermal capacity or something like that. It's like, fuck. Human stupidity and annoyingness gets in the way of anything actually interesting. Because, for instance, because crystal, like, metal is a crystal. At least most metal. Metal tends to go into a crystalline form, although you can get it in a non-crystalline form, I think. It just depends on if you freeze it really quickly. But, or if you cool it really quickly after being melted. I think that can help it kind of not form crystal lattices or crystal structures or whatever it is. But crystals are very interesting because with a crystalline structure, like for instance, we have graphite. I believe would graphene be considered a crystal? I'm not really sure. It's a lattice. there's a diamond and stuff like that. It's properties are so amazing whenever you have them just oriented in an exactly uniform way. But humans have to get their stupid shit on the internet and muck that up. And also, that also comes to the point where some of the things that I would like to fill in on this thing just do not exist or we don't know about. You know? So I'm kind of wondering if trying to fill out this list, because it actually goes on a little further. I kind of wonder if this can be kind of like the periodic table of elements, because I've never seen anything like this. And I've been wanting to do this for a year or so. I wonder if you can just start going down the list and finding filling in things or see any patterns in this if you organize the rows in specific ways. Similar to how with the periodic table you can see, oh, you can kind of estimate what is going to be there, or you can see where things can hook up, or you can see oh, I never thought to have this convert to that kind of power, so maybe we can find some property of some material that can convert heat to magnetism or something like that, you know? Well, that's pretty much it. I'm probably missing half the stuff that we as humans know about, but I'll slowly keep adding things in as I can think of them. But I'm going for straight conversions. That's why I don't have electricity to electricity fill them, because I haven't found anything. I don't really know for sure of anything that goes specifically from electricity to electricity. And I'm not meaning electrical transmission. I'm meaning stepping up a voltage without converting it to something else. Because usually whenever you step up a voltage, you convert it to something, and then when you convert it back, you convert it to a higher voltage. I don't know. Sounds pretty cool. I recently got this program. It's called, let's see, WPS Presentation, or WPS Office, and I'm really liking it. Spreadsheets are pretty fun. I really like spreadsheets. I mean, I've wasted an entire Sunday playing with spreadsheets, but oh well. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe I can do something cool with this, adding it. I want to have a book where you open it up, the first thing you see this big chart of here's all the things you can do with converting power or whatever. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. See ya!